Now moving on to the pool equipment. Pools are a closed system, meaning that all the water being moved and treated is self-contained in the pool and pool plumbing. The water is not in contact with any other water source, including your house plumbing. Only if you have an automatic water leveler, autofill, will your pool be connected to your home's water source at all. Autofills are optional and add water to the pool when needed after evaporation. Most pools do not have autofill devices and must be filled manually. Like any body of water, pools will have evaporative loss, and it is very important to maintain proper water level. Proper water level is generally 3 inches from the bottom of the deck coping. This is close to the middle of the throat of the skimmer. Too little water will cause the skimmer to suck in air and cause leaks at the pump and eventually burn out your pump motor. This is a maintenance item, and your pump will not be covered by warranty if the water level is not maintained. Main equipment components: electric panel with electric breakers, timer or automation panel, pump, filter, heater if applicable, chlorinator, valves, electric junction boxes. Note: consult the manufacturer's operator's manual prior to any work or maintenance, or use a professional. We will start at the pump and go through the typical pool equipment and how to use it. The pool pump pulls water from the pool, suction side, through the pump and sends it to the filter and then back through the pool returns, return side. We will first follow the path of the water through the piping at the pool equipment area at the pool equipment pad. There is a suction side of the pump, pipe in front of the pump, and a return, pressure side of the pump with a pipe coming from the top of the pump. Pretty simple to follow that. However, it gets a bit more complex with the addition of multiple valves. The valves just divert water, so you only need to know which valves are open or closed. And then the complexity of the pipes can be reduced back to simply the suction side and the return side. Suction side. There will always be a skimmer and a main drain line in front of the pool pump with a valve. In the event that you have a spa or vac line, you will have more valves in front of the pump suction. Simply trace the lines that are open to know where the water is being pulled from. The water goes into the pump basket where large debris is caught. This basket should be inspected and cleaned routinely. The more large debris introduced to the pool, the more often this should be emptied. Turn the pump off using the switch at the panel or breaker. Release the pressure in the system using the pressure relief valve on top of the filter. Then, open the lid of the pump. Use caution when doing this, since the lines are under pressure. Remove the basket and clean out. Then put back in the pump and replace the lid. Make sure that the O-ring on the lid is in proper location, in good condition, and clean of debris. The O-ring seals the lid, and if not properly seated, the pump will pull air into the pump. You will notice a hose bib fitting connected to the pump plumbing. This is used to remove water from the pool from rainwater. The pump must be on to use this hose bib. The water leaves the pump and into the filter. The filter should be cleaned once per month minimum, or as needed depending on use of the pool. More use and heavy use of sunscreen will be cause for more cleaning. Turn the pump off using the switch at the panel or breaker. Release the pressure in the system using the pressure relief valve on top of the filter housing, and then unlatch the ring that joins the top of the filter housing to the bottom of the filter housing. Use caution and do not put your head directly in top when doing this. Place a foot on the bottom flange of the filter housing and pull the top of the filter housing up and off. Now you can remove the filter element and use a hose to spray the element clean and spray out the bottom of the filter housing. There is a cap on a fitting at the bottom of the filter that can be removed during this process to clean out the bottom of the filter as well. Place the filter element back in the filter housing. Push down to seat the O-ring and then screw the filter ring to secure the top of the filter housing to the bottom. Make sure that the O-ring on the filter housing is in proper location, in good condition, and clean of debris. The O-ring seals the filter, and if not properly seated, the pump will pull air into the filter. Important: after introducing air into the system when cleaning, you must purge this air once the system is turned on and the pump is primed and operating normally. Use the same pressure relief valve on top of the filter to release this air. The water then leaves the filter and goes into the heater, if equipped, and then through a chlorinator and back to the pool. Note, the heater may have a heater bypass, and if the valve is turned and causing water to divert and not flow into the heater will not operate. The water then returns to the pool. On some pools, there will be a single line that goes back to the pool and then splits to the pool returns on the sides of the pool. Other pools may have a spa and/or water features. On these pools, you may see multiple valves. These valves are opened or closed to control where the water goes. They can also be used to regulate how much flow goes to an individual pipe and the ultimate feature of the pool that pipe is feeding. Some pools and almost all pools with attached spas have automatic valves on some of the lines. These turn the pool spa from pool mode to spa mode and back to pool mode. These are controlled by the automation system, so that the valves do not have to be manually moved. There are toggle switches on these automatic valves if you want to operate them independently when maintaining the pool. Make sure to turn them to the proper position after doing this, or they will not function correctly with the automation system. Salt chlorine generators must be cleaned every 3 months and per the manufacturer's instructions. All pools will have a breaker box or sub-panel near the pool equipment that will control all of the pool components and can turn off the entire pool electric to the system by switching off the breakers. In the event of an emergency, you can turn the breakers off and call a professional to assess the situation. Pool timers and automation. We install timers on all of our pools. Depending on your pool specifications, some of these timing devices are mechanical timers and some are electronic components of the pool pump. Some pools have automation systems that control the timed schedules as well as many other functions. Automation. Your system will be programmed and set up for you when the pool is complete. Please consult the manufacturer's instruction manual for a full tutorial on the specific device. They have so many functions, it is better to read their manuals.
Thank you again for choosing Waterscapes Pools and Spas. For more information, please visit waterscapespools.com or call us at 877-959-1252 today.